Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Pisces. How are you guys this week? Hope all's well. All right, Pisces, let's see what's happening. The energies surrounding you in your love life. You love prospect connections, anything that you need to know. Oops, there we go. Yeah, I see somebody possibly reaching out here. We have someone who's kind of thinking things through. So this is someone who I feel is becoming decisive. They're thinking things through. This is someone who's likely rushed into something before. So they're choosing their battles. So I like that they're thinking this through before they reach out. Okay. And that could be yourself too. Okay. Thinking it through before you respond. It all depends who it is, why, all these things. This is a person who's, I feel, thinking, yeah, I can see someone in your social circle. Yeah, they're thinking it through before they reach out. They also maybe feel that maybe you won't reciprocate. But I actually feel there's some kind of positive news here. This could be an invitation to a gathering. See, a soulmate connection. But I do feel, and I also see some of you have someone who may have changed their mind here too. Someone could be detaching, but I feel most of you, I feel the energy is quite positive. I see some kind of news communication about a gathering. So there is someone in your social circle here. They want to reach out. They're hoping that you reciprocate. But I do feel this person has thought this through quite thoroughly, because this is someone who's rushed into something before. So they know better, yeah? Taking the lessons they learned from the past. Think first. Think before you speak. But I feel like this is someone who really wants to, they want to discover more. I feel they're not only curious, I feel they're quite decisive about this. But they're taking those lessons they learned and applying it to this. It's taking more time to get to know someone. Yeah, see, it's an energy of growing closer. It's about discovering, learning about each other first. So beautiful. Yeah. Now, this is often two people just going to spend time together, getting to know each other before you go out in public or make it official too. So there it is, a whole new cycle, a windfall of abundance. I feel the timing is right. So beautiful energy. Some of you could connect with someone too, the right place, the right time. It's possible this person decided to think things through before they maybe said anything, or started anything. But I do feel this person is, seeing some positive energy here. They want this to go in their favor, and I do feel the timing is right. They are single. Very nice. This could be somebody looking, maybe even talking to people to find out if you are first. That's also the energy of thinking it through. Choosing the battles when the time is right. So beautiful. I do see two single people here with the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel this person really does, want to communicate here. Looks like they're going to, yeah. They're going to put their best foot forward. They're coming in right, basically. They're looking to see if this is right for them. There could be other people here too, like I say, involved, friends and family, to see if somebody fits. They're just thinking about everything here. Yeah, very thoughtful. This is a good thing. Yeah. But I feel like they want to come in right when the time is right. So it looks like the timing wasn't right. So if someone did reciprocate or talk to you at some kind of an event, they may have felt that it wasn't the right time, maybe even the right place. So it has to do with morals, values. This is someone who, like I say, they're thinking it through. They want to have faith in the decision, but it has to do with committing too. It has to do with a commitment. So, yeah, this is someone who's likely been in a relationship before. Something possibly committed, but it has to do with them having faith. So they're just, if you are waiting for someone here to respond, I feel it's a person who's, it's lifestyle, habits, changes. They're thinking about everything, the way someone conducts themselves. It could be someone who's been single for a while too, but it's about putting the shoe on the, coming in right, putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. So I do feel they're quite thoughtful. They're thinking about this before they take any kind of action here. Yeah, you can see they definitely are someone who generally knows what they want. Very passionate, very creative, but you can see there's something they're taking the lessons they learned in the past in a past relationship. You see? So they know. They're looking at this very carefully, but I feel they're pretty passionate about this. I feel they want it. Yeah, there you are, Pisces. You probably know all the answers you're seeking already. But like I say, they may want to just keep this between the two of you, and maybe it's yourself. Just keep it between the two of you. Don't go public until you've had a time to connect, to make sure you're on the same page, you get each other. So it's an energy of learning about each other, discovering more about each other, to grow closer. So the whole point is to avoid a disaster, especially publicly. So let's have a look at that Three of Cups. Yeah, see, this is someone who was indecisive. See, they were some sort of indecision. This is someone I feel knows themselves. They have a tendency to be a little indecisive. But this is also someone who's possibly now seeing something they didn't see about a past relationship. Yeah, so taking off the rose-colored glasses, taking off the blindfold, that's for yourself too. You may be not sure maybe about this person yourself, Pisces. And maybe it's yourself. I feel here too, it could even be yourself, thinking this through before you respond, before you reciprocate. If you are feeling indecisive, that's okay, but it's telling you to take off the rose-colored glasses. Yeah, just to see. Yeah, there we have. See, it has to do with investing. This could be someone who, it could be an energy too, where this is someone who still was invested in the past. And it could be this person, like I say, thinking it through. Yeah, I feel, like I say, still invested in the past. A little bit of detached energy. So it's about avoiding a disaster. So, and I do feel it could be, maybe it's somebody who's kind of been avoiding you. Maybe on social media, online dating, or somewhere in the community. But I feel it has to do with patience and timing. See, just being patient. This person's still kind of invested in something in the past, something that didn't pay off. But I like that they're learning their lessons. They're going to apply those. They actually want this to go in their favor. And if you want this to go in your favor, like I say, just be patient here. Yeah, see, they're waiting for the right time. I do see this is an energy of putting in effort. This is someone looking at why something didn't work maybe in the past. Maybe they were too focused on work. This person could be, this is often a very creative person. They could be a blue-collar worker, but I do feel they could be, a musician, someone who possibly gets a lot of attention. A lot of, they could be very popular in the social circle. But I feel like this is just that person who's still kind of invested in something from the past. I do feel they're detaching from it. I feel maybe even doing some inner work or just focusing on work. But they are, I do feel this is someone who's seeing why something didn't work in the past. Okay. Maybe they didn't put in the effort and they were too focused on work. Not enough focus on the connection here. But they are detaching from it. And it's possibly someone who failed to see that somebody was detached. Okay, they may be seeing that they were detached or the person they're with. It could go either way. But this is someone who wants to put their best foot forward when the time is right, to build the foundation, to see something didn't start right with another person. So, but this is an energy of, there's the opportunity, putting the best foot forward. Yeah, there you are, Pisces. See, this could even be yourself, still focused on something here. Are you? Some of you are single. Now, it's an energy of putting in, doing maybe yourself too, doing some inner work, something you maybe failed to see, maybe about yourself. So, and you could be too focused on work because it's in the heart of the reading. Because I feel both of you kind of have that energy. But I actually feel this is, two people who kind of want something here. It's an energy of having faith, having and being committed. See, it has to do with commitments, telling you to be wise, to trust your inner knowing. I feel like you already know the answers that you're seeking here. Okay, so it's telling you to question things. I actually feel some of you may have been indecisive, or you just failed to see that this person, they weren't reciprocating. They just sort of reaching out every once in a while here. And I actually feel it could go either way, but I feel it's telling you to be wise, to trust your inner knowing. This is somebody who definitely wants to come in right. They want to come in right. So I really feel they do, because this is an energy of someone who's, trying to change their focus, trying not to focus on this past. So they're detaching. But yeah. And it's also an energy of leaving the past in the past, taking the lessons learned. Because that Six of Swords, see, this is both of you taking the lessons you've learned, applying them to this, taking more time to get to know each other. There it is. It's two people. It's an energy of two people building each other up, having faith in each other, committing. I feel like you both want this. Okay. But it's telling you, you already know the answers you're seeking. Okay. So be in your integrity. Don't be afraid to question. I see a little Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for some of you. Don't be afraid, with the feminine energy here, Pisces, to speak up and speak your truth. Now, I do see friends and family. There's something you may not have seen. There could have been someone else involved giving someone advice. So watch out for that energy. Okay? Maybe you didn't take somebody's advice. Somebody who told you something. Okay? Because I see that too. But it has to do with two. This has to do with faith. Yeah. I really feel like you and this person want this. But, I mean, this could be, I do see this person here possibly, an energy of starting something off right. But I do feel for most of you, this is just yourself being discerning and being wise, trusting your inner knowing. Okay. I think this person's a little indecisive, but like I say, they're becoming more decisive. I do feel they're detaching from somebody here. See, they're detached. Yeah, see, there it is, seeing the truth. This is all about the truth, that little aha moment. So I do think this person's doing a lot of thinking, and I do think they're analyzing this. I feel this is someone who, win or lose. This person aims to win here, put it that way. They want this to go in their favor. So I do feel maybe doing a little inner work, or just, like I say, focusing on work as they detach from it. So interesting. Yeah, they definitely do. I feel the dating and courting. This is someone here who's just sort of, and I do see a little wishy-washy at some point here, but this is someone who sees the truth. That I feel it's yourself also seeing that truth, but that light bulb's going off, the idea. This is someone coming up with an idea. I do think they're going to ask you out, but they want to come in right. They want to put that best foot forward. So it's an energy of just starting things off right and building the foundation. So it's possible that you had a situation with this person that didn't start off right because of this, whether it's you or them. Yeah. See, we have two single people. You both want this opportunity, because we have two single people. See? Yeah. Two people enjoying the fruits of their labor. You're both focusing so much on work. And that's what I feel has happened. Too much focus on work, not enough focus on the connection. So I feel some of you know this, but it's also possible too, some of you may not see this coming. So we know the Queen of Swords is often someone who's been hurt. The sword is up, being discerning. Okay, but do stay in your integrity. But I still feel this could be another person. Somebody maybe gave you advice, maybe you didn't take it. Okay, or it could be the other person. So, but it has to do with this bond and connection. See, this is about two people taking time to get to know each other, to avoid a disaster, so that things go in your favor. It has to go in both of your favor. You both have to have faith in this path. So I actually feel, we got two people who are quite independent. You take care of yourself. You look good. I feel they're going to ask you out. So I feel it's an energy of just being patient. See, there it is. This actually goes here because I was looking at this, and that's when this came out. See, someone in your social circle. See, it's an opportunity, and that could be a matchmaker, someone playing matchmaker. Yeah, I often see that energy, but looks out for that energy of a friend who gives advice. Okay? Because I actually feel like I feel something happened with that. It doesn't feel negative. It actually feels like some kind of good news at this point, but it's someone in your social circle. Maybe that's who they're focused on. somebody they were in a relationship or a commitment with. But I really still feel like you know the answers you're seeking. Yeah, let's have a look at that energy, Pisces. Yeah, see, taking a pause, putting the shoe on the other foot, seeing things from the other person's perspective. See, just, it's energy of a little introspection. This is where you see they're still invested in something. They're a bit detached. They're not as invested in you as they should, but I feel they want to be. You see, and I do feel a lot of it's focused on work more than a past person too, because they are going to ask you out. So this could be somebody just coming in asking you if you're single too. They're in your social circle. I still feel it could be someone matchmaking though for some of you. If you have a friend who has your back often, but you know, it has to do with putting the best foot forward, coming in right, seeing things from each other's perspective, that introspection, aha. See, it's someone coming up with an idea too. Yeah. There we have it. So it does look like a reason to celebrate here. See, building the foundation, starting things off right, introducing to friends and family. So something here I feel didn't. Now, it's possible again, like I say, maybe you just want to keep it to yourselves. If you have someone who wants to keep you a secret. Okay, but I feel it's, I mean, it could be them, but I feel like it's yourself, just keeping this to yourself. And that's what I feel, because you know the answers, because I do feel like you've gone within. You're looking at things from different perspectives here. I mean, it is possible too. Some of you are just checking someone out, you know, in that social circle, just checking things out. But I do feel it has to do with perspective, yeah, on marriage, commitment, whether someone's right for someone or not. See, it's about doing things right. It's come to me right or don't come to me at all. Now, maybe you said this or somebody told this person too. You know, someone in the social circle. So it could be this person too. Come to me right or don't come to me at all. Don't be focused on the past, in other words. Focus on me. Right? That's why I feel, I do. I see it now. Somebody who's actually already in a committed relationship, giving someone advice about marriage, commitment, and having faith. See, come to me right. I actually, if it isn't yourself that said it, there's somebody with some Libra. Gemini for some, maybe even Aquarius, or just a person who's in that energy. They really could be anyone, but it looks like they're in that social circle. Maybe a friend of a friend situation. Yeah, see, it has to do with the birth of something new. It's also an energy of someone who's independent. See, someone telling someone who's very independent, but it's also an energy of someone who's open. So I feel someone's having some kind of realization by thinking about a conversation, advice, or something someone said about yourself. Now, like I say, it could be them talking to you, but I have a feeling it's this person and they're telling you, or you told them something and they're relaying it. But I feel like that it's an energy of the Empress, the birth of something new. And I feel like this person's thinking about this. And I do think they're coming in right. They're doing the inner work. It's also someone I feel in the past. I feel there was a relationship maybe that didn't work, and this person's realizing it because they weren't focused on the connection. They were kind of detached, more focused on work. So this is pretty interesting. We got two single people going to come together here regardless, Pisces. Wow. Yeah, see, they're decisive. It's someone who doesn't want someone to get away, but you can see it, you know, they're kind of back and forth, I feel, a little bit. So, but it's an energy often too, someone who fails to see that they were still focused on the past, or they failed to see they were focused too much on work. It could be either or in fact, it could be both. Maybe their relationship that didn't work out because they worked too much and they didn't give their partner enough attention. Because they're reflecting on it. I can see their energy focused on that. See? But they're no longer talking to someone. It's also maybe they weren't generous with their time, their energy, their emotions. So, but yeah, I feel they're seeing it. But I do feel, like I say, it could be getting relayed to you, someone in the social circle. There's somebody here, a friend of a friend, or in that social circle. You both know this person. So, pretty fascinating. I think this person, and I feel the realization with them too, is as this message is relayed through the grapevine, This person knows they need to come in right, but what they're realizing is the Empress is open, that you're actually open to this. So it is the birth of something new. This is definitely someone who's thought it through. They're choosing wisely, choosing their words wisely too. It could be something this person maybe said, I don't know, but often I do see it as someone not seeing it coming, but I also see it as sometimes as a person who something goes over their head, it's communicated, it goes over their head, then they take a pause and look at it and go, oh, I get it now. That's what they meant. The Empress is open. The Empress is open for business. Yeah, but one thing I know is what you put out there comes back to you. So it has to do with letting someone know that you're open and available. Because we have a person who maybe acts like they just want to be single when they don't. Okay. Or someone who's just given up on love because, nobody right's come along or they don't treat you right, whatever this conversation was about. But they're definitely coming forward here. Yeah, this is somebody here definitely going through a lot of change. I see financial growth. It's an energy of just kind of going with the flow. Beautiful, yeah. So I feel like waiting for a situation here. The seeds planted in the past. So this doesn't mean a long time ago. It could be, but it's often something that by the looks of this, it wasn't too long ago. A cycle, maybe a month or so, maybe a year. But the cycle is there. So yeah, this is definitely a little Sag energy. See, it's an energy of someone who's, planning something, preparing, coming up with an idea, possibly for a date. But I'm going to tell you something. They're going to keep it to themselves. They're not going to tell anybody because I feel this is someone who kind of doesn't want the gossip too. So, but I feel like you already know what's going to happen here. And I do feel this is someone coming in. They're planning, preparing for success. They want a victory. They want this to be a victory. So, but I also see this person seeing here why they haven't had anything long term. Okay, is because they work too much. They focus too much on work. They are independent. I see two independent people, but I feel like you have something, you both have that energy of independence. See, two people who look out for themselves, take care of themselves. So lovely. Yeah, this person's determined to have success. So they aren't ruled by their emotions, but this is somebody putting on the brakes and taking another look at the situation. This is an energy of the one that maybe got away, or they don't want you to get away. This could happen before, there's a disconnect. But I do think it's an energy of someone trying to avoid a disaster. Now, I don't know if there was something public that happened. Like I say, there was something that happened. And it's maybe this person didn't see you were trying to avoid them, or they were trying to avoid you. And I feel it has to do with this aha moment, this truth. So it's now I don't know if you wanted to avoid them publicly for some reason here. The time isn't right, or it was the other, both of you for that matter. But I feel it has to do with the reason for everything. The truth is coming out. Yeah, see, this is someone going to offer you that cup. So they're just kind of exploring their feelings about this, how they feel about this. See, coming in, putting their best foot forward if they want it to go in their favor. So this is an energy of someone who dresses for success. They take care of themselves. So this could be somebody, getting themselves together here, not just doing inner work, but I feel it's an energy of putting in the effort. They need to put in the effort. It is going to take some work. Make sure they do work for it, because that's how you're going to see if this person's serious. I actually feel they're going to be. So pretty interesting. Yeah, Two of Cups. You're going to connect and have a conversation, a date. Now, this is often someone who starts thinking of something romantic. Maybe there was not enough romance. If you've already had a date with this person, I feel they were wishy-washy, not a lot of romance. But I do see, because they just weren't invested. I feel they were still invested. They were detaching from someone. But it was still kind of on their mind, I feel. So, like I say, a little wishy-washy, but whatever it is that's happening, they want to talk. See, this is a friend of a friend, soulmate connection. Possibly friends first to just, you know, get to know each other. But I do see an energy of someone who sees a person as a partner here. Something long term. It's an energy of marriage, commitment. See, this is someone here I feel who's giving advice. Someone who's in a committed relationship in the social circle giving advice. They're very wise. I also feel they're very fair. There's someone who's very fair. So, but it has to do with commitment and marriage, doing things right. Yeah, introduce it to friends and family. Yeah, I feel like you're all in the same social circle in some way. So I wish you guys the best here. I like this reading. I really feel like whoever this is, I don't feel this is one of those situations where it's a friend who gives advice that's unwanted. I mean, maybe you didn't look at it, or the other person didn't, but I feel at some point they are, or you are. See, looking at this from a different perspective. And this is often two people who look at each other and look away because they're trying to avoid possible eye contact with someone for some reason. So, but yeah, it has to do with something about this person. But they are no longer talking to whoever this is. Yeah, it's also possible this person, you know, things are moving too fast. This is someone who's been there, done that. So they're in that frame of mind here. But it's also maybe being a little bit overwhelmed. But I do feel that this is someone coming in. I was here when I pulled it, so I'm placing it here because it has to do with talking, communicating, getting on the same page here. So, but and that's what I feel. It's an energy of faith. I don't think this is somebody who's unfaithful, but I feel it has to do with making sure you're on the same page. Some sort of an agreement just to be friends first, I feel. I do think this person will be fine with that. I don't think it's an issue, but there is an attraction. There's no doubt an attraction. This is somebody who wants love. But I do feel, like I say, they haven't had anything really long-term or a lot of success. They've been playing the field. But this is somebody here, I do feel they're quite particular who they connect with. A little bit picky. But it has to do with this person dressing for success. Now, yeah, I mean, this is definitely somebody who, you know, I feel if you're waiting for this, if this is yourself waiting, okay, and this person comes back around, it's telling you to, they're determined. I feel this person's determined. They could have Cancer in their chart. They're determined this is successful. They're offering you the cup, but it's letting them take the lead. So it has to do with their pride, their ego. Okay. This is someone who takes a lot of pride in what they do. And there's going to be a lot of conversation with you and this person. But it has to do with looking out for each other's best interest. So I don't see anything here that tells me this is not in your best interest. I don't see the star here saying, you know, this situation doesn't serve. I actually feel, at least even talking to this person, it's a fresh new start, an opportunity. Okay? You don't have to take it. But I feel it's an energy of just kind of go with the flow and take the time to get to know each other and see what happens. But this is definitely a person who, now I don't know if you tried to avoid them at some point, or this could be the person, somebody here may have swooped in and kind of got in between the two of you for some reason. Yeah. But I feel it's advice and positive. This person's fair, yeah. See, cooperation, compromise, compatibility, the things you have in common. This is a person that you have in common. And this person probably knows both of you. It's just someone trying to bring two people together. But this is an energy of acknowledging, okay, that you're successful, that you take care of yourself, you're kind, compassionate. This is someone who's, I feel, kind of has your back. A friend who has your back. But I also feel that they, you know, they know this other person fairly well too. And I feel like they're going to guide this person to go down this path. See, cooperation, compromise, compatibility, acknowledging the things you have in common, but all acknowledging what you both bring to the table. So, yeah, very nice. I actually feel it's an energy of something to do with the timing, because this is my timing card to do with past, someone who wasn't quite detached. No. So something happened. Let's see if we can see what happened with this person. What happened to the King of Rods? King of Wands, what happened? Yeah, a cycle ended. So something is ended here. They had something maybe on and off, but to me it looks like something didn't go in their favor. They're no longer talking to someone, so it's more than likely it didn't go in the other person's favor. I would have to say, but they want this to go in their favor. Very determined person, very passionate, very creative, very hardworking. They're actually very dependable. So I just feel like this person, whatever happened in that past connection, it has to do with them working too much and not giving them enough attention. And I feel maybe when something started with yourself, they were still kind of in that headspace. Yeah, see, at a crossroads, right? You caught this person that time in between. They were in between, you see. Yeah, see, chaos, conflict, drama, obstacles, a relationship with a lot of fighting. Yeah, so it's also an energy of someone who's always jealous of this person because they're working. I don't think this person was unfaithful, to be honest. I don't see an unfaithful person, but I do see someone who wasn't faithful to them. But I see a lot of drama, and I do think this is an energy of fighting and arguing, chaos, conflict in a relationship. So this is someone who sees the truth. Okay, this person wasn't the one, and I do feel they see that. So, but they are taking action. They're going to take action to talk to you. But I also feel there could be somebody in this social circle too who's a little jealous. So some of you, there could be someone who's a bit of a frenemy. So watch out for that too. Yeah, a few things going. I think this person wants to avoid the drama. They want to avoid all this. So if they say, let's just keep this to ourselves, and I actually feel, Pisces, it's going to be more yourself that wants to just keep this to yourselves till you get to know each other to see where this is going to go. Okay, because you could change your mind. Okay, you might change your mind if you know yourself that you sometimes, by the time you get to know someone, after a while you change your mind about them. But it could be them too, because I do see this person's kind of like that. So, but you don't know, right? It's just the way people are. So I wish you the best. I do feel this is somebody here who does want a partner. And I do feel they want their best friend, someone who has their back, right? Through thick and thin. And this is when two people come together, they can overcome anything. So, yeah, a lot of challenge, but I do feel they're taking action. They're ready to fight for this. This is something worth fighting for and going after. So, yeah, just look out for yourself. Take care of you. See, some of you, I feel you've kind of, I don't know if you've given up on love, but, you know, I feel like you're maybe projecting that you just want to be single. So if this person does reach out, let them, you know, or let the people in the social circle know that you're available, that you're open to at least talking. Because the Empress is always open to talk. Okay, kind and compassionate, maybe forgiving this person. Something may have happened between you and them. Because I do see someone getting in between, trying to make sure there is no drama here. But I don't feel that there would have been anyway, to be honest, between the two of you. I feel like it's more their past person. Maybe this person's in that social circle and they know the other person. So it's an energy of possibly avoiding a lot of, it could be just avoiding a lot of gossip. So I really actually feel this is someone who's quite private. They stick to themselves, and I feel like there's something that you're going to be on the same page with. Keeping it to yourselves, privacy. I think you're going to disconnect from these people for a while as you get to know each other. So I wish you the very best. Do take care, and we'll see you soon.